slammed yourself into the corner. The flame skull to your east is embedded in the wall. It's stuck. It can't seem to get out. It is alive, but it's just kind of stuck in the wall there. Casimir's handiwork. And
Swell.
yeah, man, you're insanely exhausted, and your party has left you there because you're probably not going to help if you move.
Oh, my feelings. Anyways, uh,
I know I mean, they had to, cause yeah.
that's fair. Anywho, so I'm moving forward to everyone else. Yep, that's three. Uh, so what's the plan of action? What are we doing exactly? Splendid. My party is ignoring me. I hate them.
Yes. As Kester speaks alone to himself, the rest of
Hmm.
you just look forward, ignoring him completely.
Yup.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you, get used
Absolutely.
to it.
Not able to see me, right?
Yo, sorry, dog. I'm across the entire hall. Can't exactly yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, I don't really have any resources, so yeah, I'm gonna end my turn here since my party is ignoring me.
Gotcha. Your face is sad, and everybody
Hmm.
can see it. Oh, you could well, you can't technically say that. Actually, you're nowhere near him. And the skull was in the wall for. Yeah, the skull was in the wall when Casimir knocked it in, and that was right before your turn. So
No, remember I was going in and out because I couldn't hear you guys.
I mean, it still happened.
I knew. No one told me that.
You didn't
I could.
ask.
I assume it was flying up. So
Why would you assume anything? Stop. If you get cut out and you didn't hear something, just
yeah.
this is for everybody. Just say, "Hey, I got out. I didn't hear it." What? Like that's because like the whole thing. I wish I knew that. Doesn't make sense if you could have
Mm.
just asked. Because it's not like I'm not really keeping secrets from anybody. Because that's not the kind of game we're running here.
Like you
That's
can't you can't describe the scene.
Yeah, like I kind of need you to know things. So if you don't hear something that I say, let me know. Shit, I'll type it if you need.
Mm.
It's better than people saying, "I wish I would have known that." Like, you could have. Oh yeah, I
Mm.
forgot about this. So it's Kesemir's turn. Yo, this not having music is actually throwing me off, yo. It's creeping me out.
Like, yo, can we? I actually would like the creepy kind of music that we had, the dungeon crawl music we
No,
had
no,
going
no,
on.
no, no. Silence makes it more surreal. It's the
Yeah, I'm
emptiness
putting
inside
music
the
on.
Ember Temple.
I'm I'm just putting my music on for me because yeah,
Like, yeah,
like I don't like DMing without music.
Understandable.
I was gonna say it feels kind of stale. It's like
Yeah, it
nothing
feels mad
to.
like weird. So I'm just gonna listen to like random sad shit. Yeah,
Just type in play random sound music.
yeah, bro. I'm just gonna listen to all my Silent Hill soundtracks.
I didn't need that.
All around
Nah.
me are familiar faces.
Would
Oh
you rather
God.
have Silent Hill or Silence? Take
I
your
was.
pick. Well, you're getting
I mean,
Silent Hill now.
you're not gonna hear it. Only I'm gonna hear it.
Oh, you're putting it on your side.
Yeah, I
Use
can't put it on.
that. You gotta do your job.
No, the
Use
bot's just
it.
not working.
Oh, it's not working at all. Oh, dang.
No, I
Oof.
would have played something. The bot's like not playing. Jeanette
Oh,
put.
dang. It's actually broken. Ah, shoot.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
I'm
she.
trying this
Crap.
one
Did they?
too.
Yeah, they
It's
He's
get.
on
queued.
his break,
Did,
man.
Oh
did
He's
they
on
wait,
his
get to the
break.
last one?
what the fuck is happening? It's queued, but it just played something. Yo, yeah, the thing is, it's going crazy. It doesn't know what's happening.
Thanks,
Play.
Google.
I'ma just throw on some
Oh
music
wait, there
for
it goes.
myself too then.
Wait, yeah, it's doing it now. All right, cool. I don't know what happened. It works now. Fuck it. Let's roll.
Oh,
This is
it's working?
stupid. Yeah, I hear like violin shit. All right, cool. So in the dark hall to the north, Kesimir just stands by. None of you can see him, but well, you can't hear him either. You see him blink out from beyond the doors and just kind of hug the corner towards Lucian, peering over. Shh! There's something that sleeps inside. One of the Amber Guardian. It seems stuck. Something along the wall must have broken. It's not supposed to be upstairs. He kind of looks back at the ground. No doubt the cracks were made by him. He kind of slowly points up. If you don't want to die, I uh, I would only send the stealthiest, stealthiest of you. He kind of shakes his head. I would not want to try this one. With that, he just kind of moves to the side of the door and crouches towards it. Knife drawn, he kind of points. It's in there, towards the east. Hug the west. With that, that is going to end Casimir's turn, and that brings us to Gil, which means that brings us down here. As you stand in front of the, are you here? Are you in
Yep.
this?
I see my initiative. That's my. Oh, there you go. That moved me now. There you go.
What'd you say? There you go.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you're in a different scene. Your initiative is also different.
Mm.
So as you kind of stand with these creatures kind of floating towards you slowly, you note from your west just kind of footsteps slowly slinking out of the shadows. As you kind of peer west, you note Rahadin just standing there, staring over towards you and then the flame skulls. You're quite loud for a adventurer. Skulking in the shadows is, I suppose, easier said than done. Hmm. I pity your kind. With that, you can see him hold out a sword. It just kind of sits there, curved. It's just gleaming, even in the dark, as you kind of just look over it. He just kind of holds his hand up in front of you and just releases it. But the blade just kind of sits there floating in front of him. Closing his fist and just kind of lowering, he just stares at the blade. It's with a gentle faith that, well, I suppose I should give my protege some type of assistance, and I imagine you can help him. If not, you'll be proving that to the old man shortly. If I were you, by the way, I'd get the hell out of here. You could see him just kind of nod as the blade shoots forward towards the flaming skull to your northwest. Rahadin closes his eyes and just waves his hand. You could see the blade kind of float up and just kind of slice up. A strange thing happens as just a kind of a white flash comes out of the flaming skull. With that, Rahadin kind of just waves his hand and flicks it to the side. Dude rolled a nat one and he still hit. And clenches his fist.
Golly.
Yo, where do I get that sword at? Hold up.
You could see the flaming skull kind of just erupt into a white flame and just kind of burst in front of you. As Rahadin just kind of stands there, his sword slowly flying back to him. You can see him raise his hand and just clasp at it and then slide it into the sheath. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to figure out how the young master, well, how he did what he did. You note Rahadin waving it off towards you. You can finish the rest on your own. I hope, as he just kind of walks towards the west. With this, one of the flaming skulls, seeing this, just kind of stares back towards you. You could see it create something in front of it. Just a green orb just kind of appears in front of you, also glowing.
Hmm. Can I make a con check?
Uh, not your turn technically.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Oh,
Uh, and it just kind of sits there. You note the flaming skull floats up 40 feet into the air as
okay.
it kind of just looks at you. As it stares down at you, you can see its mouth slowly opening. You can see fingers slowly crawling out as they kind of just push themselves over the teeth and then force themselves out. You can just see the hand kind of floating just in front of the flame skull as it kind of just waves slowly. Now it's your turn technically.
Okay. A car attack? Or let's see the hell that
Uh,
thing.
you
The hell thing.
can.
Alright, I'll see the hell that shit is. Uh, A kinda. Oh god, shit. Shit.
You note that it is a well, the only thing that's coming off is the element of fire. It just
Mm,
seems to be a large floating mass of green flame.
okay. You'll see guy gonna jump back. Molten is wild shape form, running back to his normal form. And quickly with pulling his dagger out, it's gonna condense into like blue mist as you see a frost coats the blade as he throws it and the ice blade launches out at the flame skull. I got an ice knife. And attack roll. Eat. Does
So
that
you hit as the knife kind of strikes. You could see it will also burst around the creature.
alright, I'm assuming there's no could be 10 damage. Beep. Enter.
Hmm. Why does an knife
Okay.
have damage attached to it?
Yeah, I have to like manually put in the thing myself. Okay. 4 damage and then 2d6.
Weird.
Wait, it doesn't have damage attached to it?
No, it just said attack and dexterity saving throw.
It should have other formula.
Nah, I just see attack and dexterity throw. Boy.
No, it definitely should. You're right. I see it right there. It's on yours. This doesn't have it.
Ah,
Where'd you get the ice knife spell from you're using?
from the foundry thingamajigger. Or somewhere in the foundry.
That doesn't answer my question at all, actually.
Oh, it was from the one of the things we had from shared spells, I believe.
Yeah, that answers it a little better. Let me delete your spell and give it this one. Where is it? There it is. The bottom. Jesus Christ, why do you have so many spells?
Oh, no, I have some that they said Drews know all the spells, but we'll compare a few. So that's what I did. So I can change my spells each day.
That
You know.
makes the new ice knife has the damage. You could just roll that. You don't have
Oh,
to
I did-
re-roll the attack. Oh, you already
yeah,
rolled the damage?
yeah.
What's the
4
damage?
from the dagger itself is 4 damage. From the shatter is 7 damage.
Okie doke. What damage type was that?
Ice. I
Okay,
can't.
you note as the damage hits him, the flame just kind of eats the ice around it, and it takes no damage. You know that slowly starting to curl the ice kind of into something. You can see it kind of floating around it. Just small chunks of floating ice in the flame.
This man has nothing else. Because I have fire. Fire doesn't work on that shit. Can't can't, can't trap them. Only 1 damage spell. Wow, that's wild. Quickly, I'm gonna run away because fearing his life is in danger. Guys, like crouch on the floor and dash upstairs.
As you cross the threshold of the stairwell area here, where are you going exactly? I just need to note the.
Like right here.
Okay.
Mhm.
You note the statue directly to your right kind of give off a strange glow. Um, you kind of see something on the staff kind of just quickly lash out, just kind of a purplish kind of energy. It whips
Oh no.
directly towards you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Just right
Oh,
here.
God. Oh my God.
Um, cool. With that, you note the blast kind of misses you, but in order to dodge it, you have to kind of just move kind of closer to the steps. As the beam kind of blasts, uh, you just kind of feel something behind you. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, it's like more movement speed left.
Cool. Do your
5,
thing, homie.
5, 10, 15,
Again, you feel
20.
something just kind of behind you, almost just on the back of your neck.
25, 30. I'm going to run upstairs. Yeah. With that, I had my turn on top of the stairs. Alright, well, I guess by stairs, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, like 20 movement. 10 movement left.
You have 10 more movement.
Yeah.
So that would put you 5, 10. That would put you here.
Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah. And my turn.
That is unfortunate. Is it?
Indeed. Hell.
This thing bars the whole thing. So you're at this point. It would be a full.
Yeah, full wall, so full,
What is that? 40
full
feet?
cover. Full cover.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 30 feet. So here you would be at 5, 10 feet. You'd be halfway up the steps.
Okay.
So that's half cover. What does
Oh,
half
damn.
cover give you again?
+2 to AC.
Wait, no, it's not half cover. Yeah,
Oh.
he can aim directly at you.
Mhm.
That ends your turn.
Yeah.
With that, you just kind of note again that feeling right behind you. You can hear something kind of crackle and then just a burst, just a large kind of explosion. As you kind of almost turn your head, you know the fireball just coming directly towards you. Hey, where'd you go, you sons of bitches?
I have some equipment. I'm equipping absorb elements after this. Oh, God.
But I don't wanna. Cool. Go ahead and make a dexterity save for me.
Guess that's oh God.
You have advantage because of the angle of the steps. I can't really call that, so you have advantage on the dex
Oh,
save.
oh, thank God. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Oh God. What's it? Okay, 21.
So with that,
Oh.
you manage to kind of just dodge as the blast explodes. This pushes you kind of up again. You kind of just almost afraid. You just rush up the steps all the way. With this
Uh,
kind of tirelessness at the top of the steps, you meet kind of just a grim scene as you yeah, let me do this real quick. Are you in the scene? Because I don't know. Yeah, you're in the scene. Over here. So as you get to the top of the steps, you note a rather strange looking Hella kind of standing with her back kind of lodged in front of the door. You know that being closed with her shield in one hand and spear in the other. You could see her skin is almost just kind of a blood red. It's almost flush at the top, and it's just glowing. Literally, her skin is pulsing, just this immense feeling. You can feel it. It's not arcane in any way. It's just rage. You could just see her.
mm,
She doesn't notice you at all. She's just kind of staring just around slowly. As she kind of looks over you, it almost looks like she's looking past you. And just the look on her face seems to be incredibly just anxious and angry. This ends your turn here though, which brings
okay.
us to it's your boy, Sneaky Pete, uh, Khan. Uh, so at this point, based on the shadows and having passed without trace up, you're pretty much invisible unless you turn it off. So you're just like cloaked in shadow and scaring the shit out of everybody at this point.
Yeah, I gotta
get into the theme of the month. Um, so grasping to catch my breath, still determined to reach Lady Whitehaven. Uh, I again clench my feet, or clench. I press my feet against the cold surface as I prepare to dash. Again, in seemingly no time, I blink from. No one can see this, but imagine I just blink in and out of reality as I arrive directly um by Lucian. Right? Oh, Foundry just crashed. Directly by Lucian. I'll dash 55 feet
Yeah, I'll
on.
do that for you, cause yeah.
Foundry keeps crashing for me. But yeah. Upon arriving there, still quite reeling from pain, my vision kind of regaining and slightly blurred, peering into the room directly eastward. What can I make out?
I'm trying to figure something out. Your Pass Without Trace is a concentration spell, is it? Or no?
Oh, I'm muted. No, I checked that before I even did anything, or combat wise.
That's weird.
I looked in the description. It
Yeah,
said
that makes
no.
sense. No, no, not that part. Something else. Peering
Okay.
into the room, you don't note anything. You can just see Casimir with his finger up to his lips and pointing towards the east. You could see his hand kind of like just kind of rubbing up against the door he's got his back to and just moves, pointing that way. Don't make a sound. There's something to the east. A giant, a monstrosity. He just kind of waves his hand to you.
Nodding, I'll just continue looking towards the east as I prepare, or I press my feet against the ground, once again preparing to dash. Um, as I'm doing so, looking towards the room, my eyes scanning across the wall, trying to reflect every bit of light to gain a bit of insight. Do I see anything inside of the room through that
Um,
narrow gap?
Nothing other than the door at the northwest end. There's you don't really have anything, any other vision.
Um, kind of perking my ears up like a canine. Am I able to detect anything, any kind of presence, as what Casimir mentioned?
Uh, you don't hear anything in the room, no, if that's what you mean.
All right, I'll just end my turn there, preparing to once again blink in and out inside the room.
Okay. This brings us to Tilgrim's turn. You note from earlier that, albeit still limping and whatnot, you do feel a little better. You could hear kind of a humming sound coming from the eastern doorway, and you could see the light kind of just coming out of it. To the north, you note just peering up towards Kesimir and the others. They seem to be holding at a door, kind of just crouching around, waiting for something. Looking back, you note Bennett still firmly locked against the wall. You note Jotun's head seems to have gotten more and more spiderish and comfortable, kind of just legs planted against the wall. Almost seems to be settling in as Kester kind of just shrugs and looks around. What do you do?
Uh, Limping, I make my way towards the doorway, the entrance. As I reach the doorway, I lean against the door frame and looking into the room, I Lady Whitehaven is just sitting on the chair. What do I see exactly in this room?
As you look to peer into the room, you can feel your body just kind of get thrown. You immediately kind of just appear next to Lady Whitehaven, the door snapping shut behind you. Hovering in the air about 5 feet off the ground, Lady Whitehaven's finger just pointed directly at your throat. She just kind of sits there looking down at a altar, just kind of running her bony finger over it and trying to trace the runes on it or runes on it. As she kind of looks back, your head twists with her almost to look at just the strange looking man. Half his face is it just it's grotesquely just hanging there, just off to the side, as he just kind of sits talking to something next to him. You're not sure what it is. You can't see anything. Your head snapping back towards Lady Whitehaven. Hmm. 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 You don't have one of those. The curses, that is.
Uh, kind of coming back from the whiplash. Curse?
Yes, the
Uh,
others. They're, well, they're dead. Well, they may be. If they don't, uh, well, say hi to their favorite, auntie. Hmm.
no. Uh, no, I'm not cursed. Who is he talking to?
Just kind of frustrated, Lady Whitehaven snaps her fingers and you just kind of fall to the ground.
Oh,
Um, Based on your injuries, you don't catch yourself and you fall prone, just kind of laying next to her. You
okay.
can hear, yeah, she just kind of crouched down next to you and shakes her head. He's talking to, oh, he's talking to his friend, Rue. I'm not sure exactly what Rue is. I don't sense anything in here other than us, well, three, but he certainly continues to talk to it.
Uh,
Can't get anything out of him. He's dense, keeps talking in circles, something about a guardian and, you know, walking around the temple free, but, well, mm, his master seems to have something that he needs and he doesn't remember what it is.
the Lucian mentioned that I'm going to assume that his master is the wizard. Lucian mentioned that he died.
Yes, the other hallway, opposite of here to the west, his body is probably sitting there in a massive char with those god awful things about
Yeah.
flaming skulls. Their master is the one who took the wizard out. Mm. Funny how strong a flame skull can get when, well, when they just keep being summoned. Mm.
Well, they're still there behind the door. Hopefully, they'll stay there. Um,
She kind of shakes her head. Oh, you don't want that at all.
hmm, why?
Well, how else are you going to move around the temple? Didn't you understand the layout already?
I was hoping that there was another way in to the temple, another door, perhaps.
There are many doors, and, well, many more you'll never see unless you look for them, but that wing leads directly to where you want to be, and this wing leads directly to where you don't want to be.
Right. And
Or, she kind of just lifts her hand to try to help you up.
thank you. So I just like I guess stand up.
She nods. You were saying?
And I'm assuming you know why. Well, me and Casimir are here to find Katrina.
She shrugs. Kahuwa?
Oh,
She just kind of seems shocked as well. Oh. She nods. Did you think you were important? No, I'm sorry. I know nothing about you. Uh, don't get the wrong idea. My client's not interested in you.
then what's in the West Wing that I want to be at?
Well, I imagine based on your demeanor and with all that other stuff in the past, you might want to go, wish for some bravery, confidence, and strength, perhaps. You'll find that in the West Wing, of course. Mm. Also, uh, your friends may want to visit the West Wing for other things, but shh. Let's keep that between us. There's something going on, I imagine.
Right. Um, you seem to, well, know the layout of this place fairly well, I'm sure. Uh, I never got the, wait. You know, you've been here for a while. Uh, as I said before, Patrina, you don't know who that is at all?
Hmm. Nope. Can't say I do. Should I?
Uh, I don't. Yes, maybe. I'm not sure.
You could just see her shaking her head. Well,
It's
I do.
if you don't know her, then perhaps it's not important. All I do know is that her tomb. Well, from what I've been told, is her tomb is here. I'll have
Oh,
to figure that out.
is she a vampire?
No,
Hmm. Afraid no other tombs here.
wait. There's a vampire tomb here.
Hmm. I wouldn't call them tombs exactly. Let's just say, well, Strahd wanted assurances when the temple was built.
Hmm.
Let's just say, you can explore to your heart's content, but you should always be mindful of what you're opening.
And where should I be? Of course, I'm mindful of well, being here, but where should I be extra cautious? Exactly.
Who knows? That depends on the temple. And, well, your choices. As far as being careful, mm, well, I once said it back when you finally made your way towards the gates of this place. Not to you per se, but one of your little friends who was running about. It's not always safe to be safe.
Right.
Mm. Sometimes you shouldn't be cautious. So there are rooms in which in this temple you should never be cautious. And then there are others you should, well, pay attention to. As for if I know the layout, I know what the rooms are like, but, well, they change every day.
So it you're basically saying that you know as much the rooms are changing like a puzzle,
Mm,
clockwork.
no, nothing of that order. Chaotically, the temple is alive. It's, well,
Oh,
it's when it feels like changing, it does. When it doesn't like what's happening, it changes things to make itself more entertained. When it's too entertained and excited, well, it may kill everybody in one room just because. Who knows?
oh,
Hmm, yes. You're only inside the temple because it hasn't spat you out yet, which means you're in the right place.
right.
She nods and just looks down at you. But I've never heard of a Patrina before, and I know there's no one buried here. The temple wasn't built to keep bodies, it was built to keep gods in place, and certain doors locked that should never be opened again.
Then why am I here then?
Who knows? Go run along and figure it out. Oh, you look tired. Mm, I would offer you some rest in here, but I don't know what to do with our friend over here. Perhaps if you can convince him to mm, leave the premises, or what do the kids say? Be cool. You can take a little rest in here. I can't offer much in the ways of defense, though. That door's not exactly, well, it doesn't lock.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. His
Mm,
name is Villainous, right?
yes, well, Vilnius. Um,
Vilnius.
That's a little scattered. Hmm. Seems like he's well, he seems mad, but not that mad. He's hiding something. His master died under strange circumstances. I can't imagine how Citadon could have. Sidion. I said it wrong. Sidion could have
And
succumbed
that's the
to a
wizard.
flaming skull. And she nods. Yes, architect of this temple, and one of Strahd's favorite wizards. Not as powerful as the other one, but who's going to be as strong as Kazan?
And the other one?
Kazan, he's well, he was the the main wizard Strahd employed, but I don't know what happened to him exactly.
Hmm. Uh, okay, quick question. The dude I saw earlier, I guess it was the dude who's basically knocked out Bennett. Uh, I've heard of Dean. I heard that name. I have it in my notes. My question is, would I know that that is Rahadin?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Would you know it's Rahadin based on what?
Uh, just like have I heard him talk, like say his name in that regard,
Um,
or is he too
every
far away?
everybody would have heard him when Bennett first wait 30, 40, 50, so 60 feet away. Yeah, everybody would have heard him the first time he spoke to Bennett, who was on the balcony. You would have
Okay,
heard the echo of his voice, so you know what he sounds like.
but now well, I should know what he
You
looks like because I could see
you
him.
should, yeah, you could see him. You should know what he looks like. You have 120 feet of, so yeah, it's up to you. You know.
Okay. Then looking at the table that uh Lady Whitehaven is standing in front of, what do I see exactly? As I just glance at it.
You just know that being a black marble altar of some sort, it has four just small lists that kind of peek out from the table. On it, it just seems to be a almost a indentation for a book of some sort. You can see
Mm,
runes carved all throughout it, almost as if two pages open on a book. You notice it has kind of a something in the middle that just kind of rises up like a wedge. Looking at it, you know that it looks like something to hold a wizard's tome. As you kind of just look around the room, you note on each side of the stairs, encased in just glowing amber, are 20 tomes, 20 on one side and then 20 on the other, all kind of in a perfectly descending pattern. Based on just kind of the notes and what you know of wizardry, you can pretty easily tell that they're ranked as apprentice masters and just kind of archmage. You note
And
the ruins behind. Also note that there's a grand maester, which is the highest rank, and the altar seems to be where his book should be. You note as well Lady Whitehaven playing in front of her on a pedestal with a burnt book, kind of flicking the pages.
okay, and the books that were under the behind the amber, encased in amber, that's like behind the amber wall, right? I can't grab it.
They're encased in amber. Like every wall of the temple is just kind of coated in this thick golden, just deep amber.
Okay,
And
gotcha,
yeah, and randomly there are just things embedded in there.
gotcha. I guess noticing all of this in the book in Lady Whitehaven's hand, I say, uh, Sidious's, the book,
Sidion. She
Sidion.
flicks it. Yes, what's left of his master's tome. She looks over the Vilnius. But it all seems so fishy.
How so?
Well, Sidion was, well, he's not supposed to be dead. He's always been here, alive and trapped with the rest of us. but now suddenly he dies to the flame skulls who have never done or been that aggressive. I imagine my former client is well, he's putting plans in motion.
Will this happen to be the person that's in here now?
Hmm.
I'm uh when we entered, there was this man standing at the base of this statue.
Oh,
I guess I'll just start to describe what he looks like.
she just shrugs at you.
I'm not exactly sure, but I have an inkling that it may be Ra. Pronounce it Ra Ra Rahadim.
You know, Lady Whitehaven just kind of shrugging. God bless you.
Oh, I see the name doesn't ring a bell. Um,
Hmm. Can't say I know who that is.
well, back to the book is in your hand. Does it anything in it that could help us? Well, help me deal with him. As a point of villainous. Villain.
Looking back at the book, she just kind of smirks. If you can read burnt fire paper, perhaps. She picks up the remains of the book and just kind of just hands it to you.
I guess grabbing it, I kind of just look at it. Is it really like undecipherable?
Yes, it's just a burnt piece of clumpy paper that you you can't make anything out. You could just see Lady Whitehaven slowly nodding because she knew that already.
Right. Well, I'll see if I can talk some sense into him then. Actually, you said that the in the table is indented and there's runes on it, right? Like you can place a book into it.
Yeah,
Uh, looking at the indents in the table, does the book look like it can fit in the indent?
I mean, it certainly does.
Okay. Looking at the indents and holding the book, I say, did you try putting the book into the table?
With that, you hear a quick snap of the door.
Oh,
You kind of glance back as the door opens. You can immediately feel your body just get whipped
oh no.
past Yerm into the wall
Oh,
as the door closes. In the back of your mind, just kind of curling against your ear, you hear, "Of
Can
course I did, you idiot."
can I attempt to catch her?
Can you attempt to catch? It happened too fast for you to know the catch.
Okay.
okay.
You okay, Togram?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, you note your body just kind of plops to the ground, but you catch yourself. This brings us to Lucian's turn. You note, just kind of glancing south, Tilgrim getting thrown out of the room. You don't think that bodes too well for relations. What do you do? Is Isaiah dead?
Oh, no, I'm alive.
Oh, cool. I was gonna say, can I have your stuff?
Oh, I really like my stuff. Let's see here. So I'll just moving along. Let's just say I just sit over the customer. Which side is it on?
He just kind of pokes his dagger towards the east. It's to the east. It's looking at something. Something crumbled. The wall's coming down. You should be able to sneak around unless you're, well, loud.
So I kind of want to get in a position where my back's to this door, and I want to use my mirror to just see if I can look at it. Kind of just sending the reflection past the door.
Cool.
Oh,
You note in the just mirror reflection, the Amber Guardian, um, kind of just looking it over. You know that's carved out of just a fairly thick black onyx, coated with different golden pieces of amber just all over it. Face carved to look like a jackal. It just kind of stands there, very large and massive, just almost perfectly chiseled. It almost looks lifelike. It just kind of stares at a bunch of rubble. You can see kind of right underneath it. In its hands, two large stones. It seems confused. It doesn't seem to be paying much mind to anything but the rubble in the corner. I'm gonna throw you back.
yep. That's Silver Casimir, and so we're trying to get to that door. I just kind of like gesture to like over here.
Nods at you quietly.
And what exactly is down that way?
There's a passage. We could take it down to the well, the bottom floor. We can bypass a Hadin host that leads down there from the main entrance. We're trying not to poke the bear, you should say. Also, he kind of just pulls you in. Your friend Bennett seemed very familiar with Fahadin. He said before that he needed answers, and well, I imagine Rahadin, if I was in the right mind, could have them, but I don't know what they discussed. But you may want to keep your eye on him. He's also developed something strange on his hand. Your other friend seems to be changing.
When you mentioned keeping an eye on Bennett, I just kind of glanced down the hall, and at the mention of the whole Jotun situation, I saw that as I passed. Not sure what's happening with that.
He just kind of nods. We've gotten this far together. I don't plan on abandoning you all, but I wish you'd make up your mind already.
So just looking towards the passage, all right, I'll sneak on ahead. And that's hold on, distance. Okay, and I'm under Khan's pass without trace, right?
Yep.
Okie do. And Lucian will just slowly make his way towards the door.
So at that point, I'm going to just kind of note you kind of step on a rock and make a little crinkling sound. You note the creature stirring and turning. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
And do I still get that +10, or is I'm just I'm completely out of the range? Hmm.
Oh, you're out of range. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Hate to see it. At least I've got die to save me if I do have a bad roll. I'm gonna roll a superiority die.
You don't need to.
Okay.
You slink in on through the doorway as the guardian kind of just goes back to just picking up the rocks and just looking them over slowly. With that, you note it seems that the ears on the guardian were not carved just for looks. With that, anything else on your turn?
And I've got like one more. I'll just give a a thumbs up to the doorway back here, and then I'll just slip on through back to the wall, uh, about right here.
Okay. Does that end your turn? As you
Yeah, that's
step
true.
out onto the hall, you note some things. As you kind of peer around, you note that from your location, you can clearly see from the shoulder up to the top of the head of the statue. You note that you seem to be kind of high off the ground. Looking down, you can see just kind of underneath on the bottom. You can note there's a flaming skull beneath you on the floor below. You'd say you're on some sort of balcony, black marble. It seems you're 20 feet above the floor, and it's just kind of overhanging as you look around it. You note to the north two open amber doors, kind of just with an eerie sound coming from them. You're not sure what it is. As you kind of let your eyes kind of peek towards that direction, you immediately hear a loud crackling of sorts. You kind of just look back towards the statue, and in that flash, you just see a bolt of lightning coming straight for you.
Man, my screen was super zoomed in. I was like, yo, what?
Go ahead and make a deck save for me.
Yeah, coming at you.
Ah, can you superiority die that?
And I superiority to have a save?
I'm just asking, can you?
No.
Oh, uh, ah, so the lightning hits you for 49 damage, and you just kind of get completely electrocuted and kind of glued to the wall, dropping you unconscious. As your
Oh
body kind of
man, if I
flops
saw that
down,
statue,
as the body just kind of flops down, um, the only person who notes it is Khan and Casimir note that the statue just kind of moves and shifts right in front of the door towards the looking towards the northwest. With that, your turn is crushed underfoot. I don't want you to make
yo, if I saw that damn statue, man. Damn it.
that. Yeah, man. This brings us to Yerm's turn. You're not aware of what just happened at all. You're kind of just aware that Pilgrim got thrown out of the room and the door just got shut.
Uh, Pilgrim, might I ask what happened?
Fear that I annoyed Lady Whitehaven.
I see. Um,
Yeah.
uh, I'll go try to talk to her. What did you say to make her so upset? Whisper it to me so she won't hear it.
Uh, I mean, all I did was, I believe I asked what was an obvious question. Obvious question with an obvious answer. Uh, yeah, try not to do that.
I see. Well, I'll try just that. You said the door is closed, right?
Yeah,
Shidra?
the door's closed.
Yum's going to knock on the door and politely ask if he may come in.
You note just kind of after a split second, the door just kind of opens. Lady Whitehaven standing just behind the door. She kind of leans her arms on the door and just kind of sits there looking at you. Hmm. Looking around you, she notes Tilgrim. At least you're not dead. And just kind of looking back at you, she smiles. What is it? A thievy one. That's your name, yes?
Uh, yes, Lady Whitehaven. Pleasure to meet you again.
Likewise.
I believe I was told to come, speak to you about the curse.
She kind of just looks at your eyes. Yes. Well then, come, come. You could see her just kind of float slowly back down into the room and then behind a pedestal. She just kind of hops up on an altar. You could just see kind of as you look down and you note a man kind of slowly turning, smiling with, again, half his face just looking freshly just ripped and just melted as he just kind of flops part of his cheek in kind of a stutter. You could see her just kind of wave her hands. Ah, well, first off, have introduce yourself to Vilnius. Maybe you can, I don't know, upset him or something of that nature. With that, she kind of waves her hand towards the badly burnt and kind of decaying man.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is, Yarrow.
You just note him kind of looking at you and then turning. Yeah, yes. Uh, uh, my name is Vilnius. Mm. Will you come?
Pleasure making your acquaintance.
He nods. Will you join me? I have. I can tell you something. Yes, yes. You're. You're one of them.
One of them?
You note Lady Whitehaven just kind of n- nodding. Well, he's sure is talkative suddenly. You could see Vilnius kind of nod. Yes. He points at your scarf. One of them.
Oh, you mean this? Yeah, my people.
He
I'll
kind of just
go.
cups his hands. Yes, Rue knows a lot about those people.
I'll go sit next to him.
Well, that's going to be hard. But now it's not. As you kind of plop down next to him, he just turns to you. You note he's not sitting. He's on his knees on like just kind of the bench as he's kind of holding over. He's looking directly towards his right shoulder. Yes, yes, yes. Rue said he was saved by a girl. She looked similar, had a similar scarf. Yes, yes. Said to thank scarf people, to trust. Yes.
Oh, you might say. Same color hair?
Mm, mm, yes. Uh, mm, mm. Rue says very bright. Yes. Feisty. Mm,
I'll keep note of that. Might I ask where you saw this person at?
mm, mm. You could see him just kind of twitching a bit as he saw him uh, mhm, 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 mm, mm, in a little village. Mhm, mm, to the east. In a church.
Also, who's Rue?
Oh, mm, who's my friend? You see, well, he kind of looks around. The wizards here aren't fond of warlocks, but well, mm, my parents made me one before I knew it. So when I was taken in, well, Rue is my familiar of sorts. my patron, if you will, as well. But the pact was well corrupted and what's that? Yes, yeah. Talk too much. Talk too much. He just gets quiet and stares.
Thank you for telling me this, Vilnius. Uh, Lady Whitehaven, back to what we mentioned earlier, though.
You note Lady Whitehaven just kind of stunned, staring. Eh, Can you get him to do that more?
Do what? Talk
Yes.
more?
Yes, that when I talk to him, he just jibber jabbers, but he seems to do full sentences with you. Anyway, what was your question? You all do ask quite a lot. Mm,
About the curse in the eyes, and the ever-creeping darkness that I can see from the back.
what about it? Oh, uh, that much. I guess I owe you. She just kind of waves her finger as you notice your vision just kind of clearing completely. For dealing with the boy here, or whatever he is, can you ask him if he knows what killed his master? Because I'm not sure anything could.
Vilnius, you said earlier your master was killed. Uh, were you able to know what did it or who?
Yeah, yeah. Master was mm, he was talking to one of the pilgrims. Mm, they make a pilgrimage every year to pray to the gods. Uh, In um well, I guess I guess they really like Strahd. If only they knew exactly how true those old legends were. Ah, Master, he spoke to one of them, and the pilgrim seemed quite nice. Gave me a sweet roll, but Master and him, they couldn't agree on something about um, which voice was the right one. And before you know it, the there was there was a flaming skull right next to the Master, but then another right next to him. It was strange. The speed. The speed at which it happened, Ruth said nothing is that fast. It didn't make sense. And before I knew it, one flaming skull was a dozen, and then something else entirely, and Master was all burnt up. And my face was on the floor in front of me, staring back. He just kind of laughs deliriously and just goes off laughing as Lady Whitehaven just kind of nods her head. He's gonna do that for a while, but oh, and I may owe you something. What is your actual name?
Yerm.
Hmm, Yerm. Well, I won't soon forget it. The first time that idiot said anything useful, he was talking to a pilgrim. Hmm. Wow. Well, at least I know it's the. Okay. She just kind of leans back onto the table. She kind of waves her hand. Ah, you're probably going to want to tell your friends that you may want to retrieve his master's body at some point. It probably has a great deal of wealth on it, and well, some things that might come in handy. You see, the game is afoot.
Um, his body, it was well, did it look akin to a human? His body?
You could just see Vilnius kind of nodding. Master was a old one.
I see. Um, and would you happen to know Well, you said the body would be here, correct?
You just kind of see a shaking as Lady Whitehaven just nods her head. Hmm. Hmm. She just kind of looks at you. Well, I imagine. Actually, she just kind of seems confused.
Well, thank you for everything. I'll be taking my leave now, as your past is turning.
You just kind of see Lady Whitehaven just lost in thought, and Vilnius just kind of nodding profusely next to you.
It was great meeting you.
He just kind of and just goes off. Let me see, where are we? Here, excuse me. With this, we get to Bennett's turn. You note as you kind of lay or stand against the wall, the legs of Jotun just kind of pop off the wall and just kind of fall as you kind of just note um, at the end of your hand, you can feel Jotun's teeth just kind of roll back a bit and then just instantly let go. And you note Jotun just fall to the ground as the head kind of falls just right before about a foot above. You could see the legs kind of slam down and just kind of almost in a suspension cushion the head as it kind of stops and just kind of looks up at you. At this point, you note it just kind of twitching a bit. You can see Jotun's eyes kind of slowly rolling around as six others kind of start opening all around the two and just kind of start looking in multiple directions at the same time, all kind of glowing red and just kind of peering around. You note kind of a bubbling around Jotun's neck as just a black coating starts to just crawl down and under towards the legs and just wrapping around them. It almost looks like insects crawling all over, just small creatures just crawling everywhere on Jotun's neck and up towards the chin and back as Jotun just kind of scurries and the legs just move. You note the eyes twitch and just kind of stare at you. Uh, Jotun rolls for initiative. And your curse is burned away.
Uh, so I guess staring at Jotun's, like a spider Jotun, I'll just, I'll just take a look at my hand and then kneel down. Did you really have to bite me to do that?
Oh, you wanted, I'll just kind of smile at that.
Yeah, then. So, with that, I guess, just so I'm just gonna assume I'm just gonna assume you don't have a single idea why this is happening.
You're right, I don't.
I guess with that said, I'm just gonna wait. Press the whole wrong button. So I guess seeing that I'm now free from being attached to a wall, I'll just head up a space.
You know that as you kind of cross, you see Tilgrim just kind of standing there shaking a bit. You could feel kind of a warmth coming from the east. You could see a glowing from the door. Yeah, that works too. But don't zoom out too much because it's a big map. And even though you can't see it all, it's still there. Again, F5 is your best friend. You don't have a mouse. Jesus Christ. What
Zoom out with the mouse pad. That should work.
the hell am I doing? What is happening right now? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Or did you end your turn?
And then, and yeah, I'll go over to Pilgrim. Does she seem like, is she on the ground or is she standing?
Yeah, she's standing, just kind of against where the arrow slit's starting. Just right like a foot above her head. She's just like on the wall, just trying to get herself together.
You alright?
Yeah, just kind of out of breath a bit. I'm fine. Oh,
You want to try explaining what happened?
I asked an obvious question. I overstepped basically. Overstep.
Huh. Well,
I got a book though. It's burned, but it's something. As I say, it is showing him the charged spell book.
I guess, like, just looking over the book for a second, I'll just look towards the door. Is that Whitehaven's glow? Or is it something else?
I'm not. I think it's Lady Whitehaven's glow. I'm not sure. I think it is.
Uh, so I guess before going any further, I'll just turn back and just call out, Jotun, try not to go too close to the door. If you're gonna go past it, have someone block you from it or something. Just to be on the safe side.
What?
I don't know. Something about when you were first manifesting, you didn't want to go near it. For some reason, you kept me stuck to a wall. So I can only assume that something isn't gonna be very good. That's it. So I'm gonna. I guess I'll peer into the room. What do I see? You're muted.
You don't actually see anything other than the wall coated in amber. The way it's built, you would have to be closer to see down into it. The most you could see is the tops of the or 4 points all the way at the end of the wall, just black obsidian spikes just raising out of eye range.
Huh. So with that, I'll, I guess, get closer to try to look in.
From that angle, you can see Lady Whitehaven. The 4 points kind of form obelisks as they kind of just go into this kind of grayish black marble altar. She's kind of leaning against, just kind of looking up. Her eyes kind of just meet yours as she just crinkles her nose a bit.
Okay.
She doesn't say anything. She just kind of stares at you and continues kind of playing with her nose.
She seemed to be lost in thought uh, from something earlier.
So I guess. Wait, so when I was at the door frame, she looked up, she saw me, and she crinkled her nose, right?
Yep.
Huh. This one got me idea something. I'll try to enter the room. Let's just see if I can walk through.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what that means. I'll try to enter the room.
Yeah, just walk through the door frame, see what happens.
So I guess walking to the door frame, nothing happens technically. Lady Whitehaven is just kind of staring off. It seems like she's lost in thought. Every now and then, her nose kind of just wiggles a bit. She looks like she's remembering something.
Come take a seat, why don't you?
You note you can slowly see over to Yerm sitting next to someone at the bottom of what looks like a lecture hall.
Uh, uh, I'll have to end my turn because I don't have any more movement. But yeah, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Brings us to a very lonely Kester. You note, however, Jotun's head just kind of sitting there looking around quizzitively at the environment, um, legs kind of tapping against the floor and then the wall, almost testing functionality as they start marching kind of in just a clockwise formation. You could see Jotun's head slowly turning as it kind of just looks up at you, and you just kind of look down at Jotun. You just kind of look up, and for a split second, you really want to leave.
Hmm. Yeah, just like turning my head away from that sight, I'm going to slowly hobble forward. And I guess end my turn.
Uh, Noting a sound coming from the south, both Bennett and Tilgrim look down to see Kester just kind of slowly moping himself and pulling himself towards you. Uh, you can hear the sounds of just frustration. This brings us to Kesimir, whose jaw is dropped, staring north, and back to Khan. Well, whatever that sound was, I don't hear Lucian. He just kind of looks back. What do you want to do? All dead?
I'm sorry, what? Did not hear anything that you said.
Oh shit. Okay. What was the last thing you heard me say?
Kester, when looking south, Kester was moping, and then everything went as blank
Oh,
for a few seconds.
okay, cool. So, because that's a lot. Casimir, know that the golem to the north, know that the strange sound to the northwest, and know that went silent, and then to ask you what you want to do.
Looking at Casimir, I would just say, Well, I do want to check up on Lucian, but I have to go to Lady Whitehaven first to remove this curse. Do you know where she is? She said she was in the lecture room, but I don't see any, unless I missed it.
He just kind of points you towards the door to the south, the one all your friends are going into. I don't know how you missed it. There's a light coming from it. That said, I'll look in on Lucian. You go get that cured. We'll need you healthy. All of you, mind you.
All right, you have my blessing. As I kind of say, kind of shaking my head, and I'll just turn around and face southward.
You note him just kind of unsure of what that means as he kind of does some wild shit. Um, what's my bonus? Plus 10?
Yeah.
Rather die, bitches. Oh, suck my dick. And no more. Go one more time because perception, bitches. Oh wait, the first one should have been revealed. Holy shit! Did I just roll a 5?
You forgot the +10. That was a stealth check, not a perception check.
What? Did I do a perception check?
No, you did a stealth check again.
Yeah, that's a 5 because I'm not in the thing.
Oh, okay.
So as a great as a Casimir steps out of the shadows, he just kind of hits the door. The guardian behind him just kind of turns quickly and arms raising up enters combat. Hooray! Uh, let's see. Seeing this, where am I with Casimir? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Fuck. You know, Casimir is just kind of looking down, trying to tend to Lucian's wounds. And Casimir quickly misty steps away. And this brings us to Gale's turn. You note you start just kind of again staring at just a glowing, just blistering Helwa, queen of the barbarians. Well, berserkers technically, but barbarians sound so much more badass. Anyway, what do you do?
Noticing her malice, and I like, you see, guys like quickly get on fours, his tail between his leg, trying to make stuff seem small, not to entice the queen to attack him, but make him seem like he's not worth attacking. Um, may I ask what's bothering you? Like, hello? Is he gonna slowly back up to the corner?
Okay, cool. Are you an animal right now?
No. He's in his normal form right now.
He's
He
in.
just have
He
yeah. He
has a.
just have
Does he have a
yeah.
tail? He has
Yeah,
he has,
yeah. He has
in his
extra tail.
like
Yeah,
in his normal form. He just has a tail.
yeah, yeah. He does.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Um, Yeah, she doesn't really respond. She just kind of stops surveying the area and just like looks directly at your direction, and she just kind of stares at you. Um, the stare is not a great one. It's
Oh,
it doesn't look very friendly. You could see her just like very stout, sword and or spear and shield just kind of tightly against her chest, fully kind of ready to attack. She just kind of looks at you, not blinking at all, and just she just whispers, "The boys, they're back there. They're resting. I got the guard duty. Fuck
uh,
off."
I got you. Understandable.
She just kind of
Oh,
points her spear forward. Your friends went that way? Eh, uh,
just wait, resume.
she just kind of shrugs.
All right then. Hmm, 5, 10, 15, 20. I make a perception check to hear my surroundings for any more flame skulls. Knowing my previous two mistakes.
You don't need to because you note that in the south there's a strange glowing coming from the hallway, and you're familiar with the glow.
I see. By dash, he gonna come out. Does it seem to like peeking up around the corner? What do I say? Like slate peeking around the corner. Oh god, I'm trying to make.
Uh,
Well, make sure I maintain stealth. I'm not trying to get noticed by him.
yeah. In that case, would that be a stealth check or just perception? Actually,
For me to see him, or
well, you're peeking around the corner trying to
okay,
not be seen.
yeah, I presume that'd be probably stealth.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
My attributes S for stealthness. I ain't no con, but good.
So you just note him about 30 feet away from you.
Is he facing my direction or?
He's facing the direction of one of the arrow slits. He's looking pretty much northwest into an arrow slit. It looks like he's like talking to something. You know
Hmm.
from the glow, it's probably another flame skull.
Thank God. Northwest. That's hmm. Fuck my life. I'm quickly hmm. Hop or dash. I hear you like a noise. Not like a long jump. I'm like, poof. Oh no! Oh
Um,
wait. Well, let me think of this. Let me think of it.
how
Let me
much
think of
movement do you have?
it. 25. God.
So you can make a long
All
jump
right,
after
go
10 feet. So you would making it here, and then you would be jumping most likely here, unless the calculation's off. I'm pretty sure it would be that and then that. So
see me.
you can, but so a long jump you have to have 10 feet of movement before you do the jump, and it's basically just the athletic checks to see if you succeeded or not, or you can use the calculator. I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna like wait for him to like turn around and as my ready action, wait for him to as soon as he turn around, I'm tipping. I'm at my turn with ready action. Wait for him to turn around.
You're gonna wait for him to turn around. What do you mean?
Like once like he's not like looking northwest, walk dash forward. Not like you can't dash and walk so at the same time. Oh god. I'm just like you can't use your ready action too in your next turn either. Fuck my life, man. Shit.
Okay, cool. I just need you to just tell me what you're doing, my guy.
I had my turn, but I can't remember now. Oh god.
Okie doke. Um, so this brings us back to Khan. So you note the sound as okay, as Casimir just kind of flits through the door and just vanishes. You note the guardians turned his um view directly towards the door and is moving towards it. With this, you can kind of see as you look down things happening to the south as well.
He's moving towards south. He's moving southward, right, towards my direction.
Who is?
Is the guardian moving southward towards my direction, or
Yes, yeah, he's
Oh,
moving southward towards you.
oh, that's great. Cool.
Yep.
Um,
Hmm.
thinking of what
100%.
Casimir said regarding a lecture, again, I'll just kind of push my feet against the floor and like kind of like a cat pouncing and begin to dash, blinking in and out to reality as I dash 75, not 75, 35 feet towards here. So I'll just do that. Um, and upon stopping there, um, I I'll just kind of say in a whisper or in a normal tone, trying not my best not to echo too much towards Bennett and Tilgrim, and basically everybody else who can hear me. Uh, um, this is Khan, by the way. There's a statue moving southward. It appears to be a cat, black cat, I think represents death or something, but it's coming this way. Best of luck. I'm going to see Lady Whitehaven.
Mayor Jackal, Khan.
Ah, yes, a jackal. Whoever said that. And seeing this, is Bennett really like blocking the doorway, or is he supposed to be inside?
He's in the doorway.
Cool. Bennett, you mind moving?
Can't really do that when I don't know which direction you're in. If I end up running you over, it's
Ah,
gonna be a whole separate thing.
you're right. Just move southward. 5 feet. Take a step back.
Southward. I'll just put.
Man.
I'll just.
Yeah, there you go, man. You're killing me over here.
And with that, I'll just. Oh, I don't see any change. Well, I'll just enter the room as he moves. Uh, you know, so that makes 40 feet. There's a wall. Yeah, I can enter the room. Could you do it for me? It's not
Uh,
allowing me on my.
what do we do? What are we doing?
Attempting to enter the room.
You're in the room.
I am. I don't see anything. It's just. I'll refresh.
Yeah, please do. Them connections, man.
Cool. All right. Um, Noting. Do I note Lady Whitehaven peering at me, or do I seem like invisible, or at least she hasn't detected me?
She's just kind of staring into space.
Okay, so it's 30, 40, uh, 45. Breaking the pass without trace as the shadows kind of disperse around me back into the corners of the room and the hallway. I'll just call out. Uh, Sorry for the wait. I ran into some trouble. There's a flame skull with a hand coming out of it and a statue moving southward. But I'm here regarding the curse, Madame Whitehaven, as I kind of bow towards her.
She's just kind of staring into space.
Oh, um, I'm able to see Urim, right?
Yes, you're able to also see a strange man with half a face sitting next to him, kind of just
Uh,
laughing hysterically.
Okay. Just calling out to Yerm. Hey, Yerm, who's your friend? Nice features. Is Lady Whitehaven okay?
Uh, well, one, his name's Vilmius. Uh, and two, Lady Whitehaven, she's kind of lost in thought at the moment over something we said earlier.
All right,
Something.
real quick. Did you just say that
I'm
he had
sorry.
nice features?
Not referring to half of his face, if that's what you're thinking.
What is that
Like I just
referring to?
like the part of his face that isn't burnt off, like his actual physique.
What?
Like I'm seeing the back of him right now, right? Because the way they're
No.
positioned, he's looking forward.
No,
No, he's like kneeling forward, like he's
yeah,
like kind of
you could
praying
see like
Okay.
position.
half his face is like hanging off.
Is he kneeling forward towards Lady Whitehaven or me? Because I assume I'm seeing the back of him.
Bro, this
You,
literally can't be taken
yeah,
good.
yeah, no, he's facing you. Sorry, Chief.
See him.
Then,
You could see his face. I described
oh,
it to you that you saw it.
yeah, I know. I don't know what his face looked like. I figured he was facing back, or his back was towards me.
But,
Uh,
but I described it.
I'm
I
sure.
said you
How
could
would you know
see it.
this face? Yeah, that kind of would imply you could see it in his defense.
I'm confused, man. So going from that, you both know Vilnius just kind of stops laughing and just kind of stares at Khan. Uh, this also snaps Lady Whitehaven out of her funk as she just kind of looks around and notes Vilnius just kind of staring at Khan, and she just kind of nods slowly. Ah, yes, that does make sense.
Hey, Vilnius, buddy, calm down.
You know,
The
Vilnius is just rather frantic, and you see him throw a dice for initiative.
you kidding me?
With that said, this is yeah, your turn, Carl. Yeah.
oh, seeing villain is kind of hostile. I'll just kind of say, uh, common. I didn't mean it in that way. I come from a land where everyone is half dead, and you remind me of one of the better looking ones. I'm sorry what happened to you, but you remind me of the elder. So, and no offense, I was actually complimenting you.
So so he reminds you of the better looking, really dead
Like,
people.
no, how do I explain the high elf? Because there's one by like half dead.
Please, bro, please stop. I'm begging you.
Shut up! Stop
I'm
speaking!
Stop,
begging
stop,
you.
stop. Wait. To be completely fair,
Okay, go ahead.
he's not wrong because the whole Raniel backstory thing. He's
Mhm.
not wrong. It's just the wrong place.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
And the wrong way of
so
saying it.
so my question is, how would somebody who's from
Yeah,
Barovia
exactly,
know
exactly.
that?
Literally
no, that's why I
terrible
was
placement.
That's
telling him.
why.
That's why I was explaining it.
So at this point, Vilnius is like you note his the side of his face kind of hanging off is glowing. You could see flames and just kind of almost like lava pockets slowly start falling. Uh, Yerm can feel it. It's an
He's a colorful
intense heat
self.
slowly start crawling up.
No, I can't.
Well, based on him being in the circle, well, it doesn't affect him obviously, but you can when you need it. But you're sitting right in front of him, so no.
I was talking about Carl's character. That's why.
Oh, for Carl. No, I mean technically yes, it's his turn. I'm just what?
Are we okay? Yeah.
He really just
So your
pissed this
turn.
man off.
Oh, I was waiting for you to finish. So yeah, with Lady, after saying that, I apologize. I have a bad way with thirds. Looking towards Lady Whitehaven's eyes, not taken off of Volnir, the guy,
Vilnius.
Vilnius. Yeah, I'll just say, I've come here for the curse, like you mentioned earlier.
You can see Lady Whitehaven just kind of staring. Ah, yes, the curse. Mm, for you to remove yours, you have to, well, you have to defeat Vilnius in a duel. Have at it, she says as she just kind of leans against the
Um,
table.
kind of pointing towards my right arm, I'll just say, no disrespect, but that hardly seems fair.
She nods her head. Yes, yes, you get the point then.
Uh, oh, okay. I assume this entire temple is the battleground then, correct?
You could see her just stop and just stand up straight and then lean forward on the podium with her arm up, just kind of tucking her hand and then laying her head on it gently. Just kind of a glowing smile comes on her face, green veins pumping. Oh, sure. But mm, I wouldn't suggest that.
Just because there's a giant statue coming down, and one way or the other, we're gonna get caught in the crossfire. But I understand. I'll just say, nodding.
You can see Lady Whitehaven nodding back. Finally, entertainment. You know, I like you, Shadow Kid. You're always, well, entertaining.
Just kind of scratching my head and nodding. Looking back to Vilnius, are you sure there's no way I could make it up to you? I didn't really mean it in that sense.
You could see him just nodding. You'll make it up to me just fine. In his hand, you can see a ball of fire slowly glowing. Yerm can feel it as it slowly grows. You'll all make it up to me just fine. The ball continues to
Okay.
grow.
So that was 35, 40, 45. So cool. Seeing this, Khan will just take advantage of the kind of commotion. Well, I'm always up for a talk. But those are Lady Whitehaven's terms. I will have to end this one way or another. As Khan kind of blinks 10 feet back towards cool Foundry keeps refreshing. 10 feet back towards the entrance, beginning to fade in and out towards the shadows. And I'll just end my turn there, directly looking at Vilnius. You're muted, by the way.
Oh man, that sucks because that was epic. Anyway, um, with all the commotioning happening from within Tilgrim, you note from where you're standing, you might not see what's going on, but you can definitely hear it, and you hear the predicament that Khan is in. With your eyes closed and just kind of leaning up against the wall, just feeling your heart racing and just tired, you think to yourself, really don't want to go in there. With that, you kind of note to the south the same kind of preyed look upon Kester as he slowly begins to make his way towards you. From the shadows, you can hear a kind of a creaking noise right next to Kester. Something just dipping its legs out. What do you do?
Uh, okay. Seeing all the commotions happening in there, I also take note of what Khan said earlier and look northward. Do I? Is it facing us or is it's back to us? The statue.
Oh, it's definitely facing you.
It. Does it see me or no?
From where it's looking, oh hell the fuck yeah, it sees you.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
crap, yeah, it does. Yeah, it slowly locks its eyes on you as it kind of just stares at you.
Okay. Seeing that and the size of that, I till my eyes widen, and then I quickly just rush off, limping, but as fast as I can move. Man, quick question. You said I saw something southward, like an arm or a hand of
Uh,
some kind?
just black, oozy legs just dipping out of a dark pocket,
Where?
almost like spider legs. Over here.
Oh, where? Okay, where you? Okay, I got you.
Hey man, I just describe stuff.
Uh, okay. I'm yeah. Okay, I'm going to essentially just kind of limp and humble as fast as I can downward. As I do so, I kind of just wave Bennett and Kesta over and just point behind me as I make my way towards uh, 5, 10, 20. Uh, Down here. Oh, look at Jotun. You're tiny, smaller than me. Oh, what's this?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
He says with a pep in his step. You know, Jotun seems to still be hatching, if you would. Parts seem to be new and fleshy, black and red beaming things coming over him. That being said,
Wait, is Jotun conscious, or or are they like still in?
Jotun is fully conscious and speaking to you.
Oh,
Notably enough, he said he's going to, you know, forget you said anything. As he just kind of looks up at you with a bit of disgust, little teeth sucking. You could barely hear it though.
all right. All right. Yeah, you might want to follow us. You're not really kind of look down on Jotun and back into their eyes, up to snuff to face this what's behind us.
Behind? What's behind? Of where are we?
Where are we're in the Amber Temple. We crossed the bridge.
Mm.
What's the last thing you remember? Wait, let's do this out from away from here. This giant statue coming down from up there.
From
Wait, you're low. Let me.
from up
Okay,
the
go ahead.
hallway?
Say it again.
From up the hallway?
Yes. I say nodding vigorously. Just think of a giant stone man dog thing.
I'll just kind of slowly blink my 8 eyes and just like stare at you.
Oh, that's new. Creepy. Is this permanent? This
Is my current situation, is it permanent? I don't know. I don't even know how I got like this.
right. Well, we'll try to get you back to big old beefcake. I don't know. Let's get out of here. Uh, Oh no. That's my turn, by the way.
Okay. With that, Vilnius makes a giggle and a laugh. With the movement to the back of the situation, yeah, there's nothing to. Yo, does Pass Without Trace create? Yeah, it does, right? It creates like a shadow, right?
Oh, that's me flavor text, but it doesn't. I don't think so. But
Doesn't
I
create
flavor text it.
anything. It just makes it.
Uh, Besides me making no move, like no sounds in general, I don't think it creates any shadows. No, I
Okay,
only
so
flavored
Vilnius
it
can just
to
see
like
you
create
then.
the noise.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I thought that was
you-
actually part of the spell.
That was my flavor to help you like
Wait, you in the
start the
spell's
character.
description, you wrote flavor text?
No, I didn't write flavor text. No, I was saying the flavor text.
Oh, but the spell's
It's
description
just
says the
Yeah,
veil of shadows and
yeah,
I
silence
the
never
I,
radiate
sorry.
from
yeah, I was
you.
gonna say
Because
the
I was,
spell description
Yeah,
mentions
that's
the
what I'm
veil
oh,
of shadows.
asking.
It's literally the spell.
It's the
because I
spell,
never
right?
thought.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally
that's
the
what.
spell.
Okay, that's what I'm. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm asking. Jesus. Um, roll a stealth check.
Right.
Yerm. Yeah, everybody roll a stealth check. Yerm, Bennett, and
Bennett has a plus
um,
10.
no, they all have plus sense. That's why I'm having them do it.
Oh, you're
Wait, everyone?
No, no, no. Again, Bennett, Con, Yerm, saving throw. Not saving throws. I'm sorry, stealth checks.
I'm just gonna do it in Discord because my Foundry is.
Whichever way you want to do it, my guy. That is okay with me. Good, good, good.
It's a disadvantage as well. I rolled a 32.
Okay. So I imagine Yerm doesn't count because he's next to him, but he's going to do do do. How he doesn't know where you are, so he's gonna hit everybody. Um, and you guys are enveloped in shadows. So as you just kind of look up, you could see Vilnius' flaming hands turn to kind of just a white before just chunks of ice start just dropping down around you, slamming towards the door, towards bed, and then just all around the room. As you kind of look on, you note Lady Whitehaven just eyes wide open, just staring as just ice crashes around you and just shatters. I need you all to make a saving throw.
Again, I'm gonna roll in Discord because PC is dying.
Yeah, dude, you're good. Did your dice die?
Oh no, I was pulling up my character sheet. It's doing it now. My bad. It's a 11.
Oh, is it? God darn it. You see kind of just a bolt of ice just slam into your chest and kind of freeze against you. You know that locking to your arm and just almost pinning you onto the wall. You could kind of just feel the ice run over you as you just kind of crack and your body just falls apart. Well, not apart, I'm sorry. Let me. Your body just kind of falls as the ice just kind of overtakes it. You're unconscious, sir. That brings us to Lucian's Death Race for Love, Part 1.
Death save coming at you. Where are the where are they on the sheet?
The right side of the main sheet. Should be right above exhaustion.
Ah, yep. Here we go.
In the back of your mind, you can almost hear the sound of Khan drawing away the creature from you. You think, that's not bad. This brings us to Jotun's turn. Just kind of noting everything around you and getting a feel for everything. You feel strangely different, in a way you've never felt before. It's far stranger than having arms of black ooze or shooting bolts. Well, it's an anatomy change. With that, you feel light as a feather, though. What do you do?
I guess kind of looking around, I'll kind of look to Tilgrim and like blinking again, I'll ask, what do we what do we do here?
Well, I plan on getting away from that. And just point behind me. There's some doors down here. I'm gonna see what's down there. And I just point, I guess, southward towards here.
Um, what's happening in there?
I don't know. I think someone set off the villainous, the wizard's apprentice. I don't. I saw the ice. We saw the ice, right?
I probably wouldn't have. No.
Uh,
Uh,
So you would have seen it if you were looking at it. That ice came out of the room past Bennett as he
okay.
just dodged around it.
Then yeah, I would have seen it. Yeah, I saw it.
yeah. There's a lot going in there. Don't know what though.
What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of move, no, move closer to the. I am so to kind of like the wall over here.
Okay.
What? And then kind of skittering up the wall. And then I'll kind of move up this way.
Okay. Height wise, Skithering, how high are you on the wall? The
Um,
wall is a 20-foot wall.
maybe about like 5 feet up the wall, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll kind of look at going to Bennett. What's what's happening around here?
I'll just slowly look up to Jotun, I guess several feet up on the wall. Well, Khan managed to piss off somebody, and currently, the only way he can be cured is by fighting him. And I can only assume it's to the death. And almost got me hit by that thing, as I'll just point to the ice shard in the wall. So yeah, nothing good.
Um, roughly how long have I been, I guess, presumably out?
Dead.
Any idea?
It's been about maybe, I think probably few hours when the bird ripped you up, ripped you in shreds. Only about a few hours.
Well, I guess in that time, have we progressed in any kind of way?
Well, we're inside the temple. You can consider that progression.
Is that the only progression?
Half of the party's healed from the mark. I mean, I consider a progression. Not sure exactly what you're looking for.
Um, that being said, trying to. Sorry, I went. The specific time, if it, I don't know if it matters, but it's been 4 hours. So
Yeah. In 4 hours you were out, we made it to the temple. Half of the crew, their marks that were gonna kill him are gone. I'm standing up with mine, and now Khan is fighting this wizard's apprentice because he had to make a remark about his face.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just going swimmingly over here. How's your whole spider thing going?
Uh, slowly, I'm getting used to it, I guess.
I I genuinely have no idea how the hell you're doing any of that. Last time when you were out, my tendrils disconnected from me and started carrying your head, but I I have no idea how they would start doing that.
Kind of looking myself over. I'll end my turn for now.
So Jay, are you good?
God damn it, that sucks. My bad.
Pain in service.
So going to Yerm, you note that the room's kind of covered in like just like a chilling, just kind of ice. A shards are just everywhere. You know Vilnius kind of looking around wildly. You're not sure if he actually sees you or not. He's kind of um on his feet, kind of crouched, just kind of more so looking up towards where Khan was. In kind of the upheaval, you've kind of lost track of everyone. Um, but you kind of note Lady Whitehaven just, oh, fuck off, Google. You just note Lady Whitehaven just kind of staring, just, it looks like she's having a great time, just kind of watching. It doesn't look like the shadows seem to stop her from just kind of looking in on everything. Um, Luckily, you don't make much sound. You slightly kind of pull back and assess the situation. What do you do?
Moving back slightly. Uh, this is still within the range of cons pass without trace, correct? Should
Yeah, you're halfway in. So yeah, it's as long as you're within the range, you should see it on the as a yellow mark or square.
I wasn't sure like how half circles worked.
You just have to be the rule in D&D is it has to be 50%. If it's less than 50%, like this one here, you're not in it. But if it's more than 50% or at least 50%, you're in it.
So moving back slightly, with villainous, could you not kill him, or at least try to go easy and, well, yeah, not kill him? I kind of need him. Oh,
You
shame me.
you just kind of note just from the shadows. You could just kind of hear this. He spoke ill.
Uh, what if I got him to make you some sweet rolls? You like that, right? Sweet rolls?
I'd like to kill him more, but
Even more than sweet rolls?
you note you can hear him scurrying as his face just kind of meets yours as he just kind of stares at you. You can almost smell the flesh on his face, just kind of. It's starting slowly to kind of cool down enough to blister. As he kind of looks at you, he just nods. Looking towards Lady Whitehaven, you could see Vilnius kind of slowly lean in. My master, he has two things you might want: a staff and a key. However, he just kind of looks back towards Lady Whitehaven and towards you. Her master, well, he needs the staff and the key. You just kind of see Vilnius just kind of back up into shadows.
Gotcha.
And he just kind of slinks off. You're not really sure where.
The key and the staff. Looking at Lady Whitehaven, does she still seem to be lost in thought, or is she back in it?
I know she just seems to be enjoying like the show. She kind of is just like staring at like Khan's frozen body just kind of locked into the wall, and yeah, she just looks excited.
Lady
Oh
Whitehaven,
wait,
might you
Khan's
know?
dead. We didn't have to do any of that. I'm a silly guy.
Oh wow. Sure.
Man, forgot about that. Crazy. Oh, go ahead. Uh, Oh wait,
Uh,
yeah, totally.
wait, wait, what? Huh?
What?
Wait, so wait, Khan's dead and Venus is gone, right?
Well, he's not dead. He's unconscious.
Oh, unconscious, yeah. Venus is gone though, right?
No, he's sitting there because, yeah, there was no shadows or anything. I was just kind of dressing that, but yeah, there's no shadows, so he's fine.
Lady, Lady, what? Actually, I guess that's kind of. Uh, so about the staff and key, yeah. Might you know where I could find it?
She just kind of looks at you. What staff?
I said the villainess.
Oh, in
Okay,
that case,
or something.
he just kind of looks at you and shrugs. And then kind of just looks back at Lady Whitehaven, who is kind of just staring back at you too as you're asking questions.
Considering he's unconscious, I guess that means that villainous wins, right?
You can see Lady Whitehaven nodding. Yes, but I think he makes a fine decoration. That one. A nice statue, almost like a warning sign. Hmm.
While I agree that he's really good for the decor, uh, we very much need him.
Oh, I'm sure. That one's a fool, though. Might as well just leave him there. We'll just end up getting you killed in the long run.
Well, might be true. He's proved himself to be useful, and well, can't have him dying on us.
Yes. He'll be fine. The temple needs him.
So I can assume, well, me or Bennett can try to get him up and without any consequences, right?
She just shrugs her shoulders. I don't care.
Is it gonna be a problem with you?
Vilnius just kind of looks over to him. I'll just kill him again if I have to.
Sure.
Or rather, kill him for real. There you go.
Gotcha. With that said, you're just gonna pass this turn there. Bennett, you got all that?
Yeah, I got it.
Great.
Oh man. Cool, that's fun. I like that. That's cool. Let's do that. What happened? What was that noise for?
Oh no,
Why are you so mean
Excited.
to me?
let him have fun. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
Listen to music, bro. Listen to music. Listen to music right now.
Some
Oh.
shit's happening down there.
Like, yo, this freaking music. What the hell is about to happen?
We're gonna get a boss battle.
Oh, he ain't no boss.
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
As a massive amber golem just kind of crawls down the hallway, slinking. It just kind of turns its head, glaring towards Bennett. It quickly just swings at Bennett with no remorse. Two heavy hands come forward.
The first one doesn't hit, the second one does.
You can feel the fist hit and just impact as your stomach just kind of caves. With this, go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
Inconvenience is just... Wow, inconvenience is really finding my doorstep today.
As the fist kind of grinds into your stomach, just right under the solar plexus, you can see the guardian just kind of look down at you. Its eyes flash an amber color. As the fist kind of releases, you can feel your body just almost become weightless. you slam into the wall almost instantly. As your body kind of cracks, you just kind of fall off and land on top of Lady Whitehaven's altar, just kind of near lifeless. You've been bloodied. With this, the Guardian just kind of looks towards the south, seeing both Kester and Tilgrim. It just continues. You could see it just kind of opening its arms towards you and just slowly nodding its head, almost respectfully. It just stands there, just kind of staring over at both of you. Oh, with this, Bennett manages to dig himself off the altar. Just you kind of get to your feet with Lady Whitehaven just standing next to you. Ah, she just kind of looks you over. Well, you've met the you've met the security. I have no doubt of. Hmm.
Slowly picks himself up. Tendrils kind of trying to help him up, but even at this point, they seem weak after the brute force of that swing.
You just kind of note Lady Whitehaven shaking her head. That thing, well, you may want to run away as fast as you can. It's not known for, well, they're not known for, you'll see. Just take a look at them. You'll get it in no time.
So, on the topic of the mark, can you get rid of it?
Hmm. Yes, well, I have to say, your friend over there entertained me so much that, well, how about this? If you defeat that guardian, I'll get rid of it for you.
Hoping you can answer. Hoping you can answer truthfully. How difficult is it to try to take that thing down?
Oh, well, I can't do it. So, I imagine it's impossible. She just kind of shakes her head slowly at you. But wouldn't it be fun to watch you try?
Not for me.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, ah, if that's the case and you're just going to go out there and try anyway, here you go. And with that, she just kind of waves her hand over you, and you kind of get full vision back. I almost feel sorry for you. Ah, I didn't know that thing was up here. Mm, well, I knew from the cracks. I just didn't know it was going to come down this way. It was up to the north all this time. I wonder what happened. Hmm.
Someone let it down here. Someone who's currently unconscious. As yeah, he just picks himself up from off of the top of the altar. Oh fuck. So I guess taking the fucking brute force of that swing, sending me flying. But I will just slowly hobble over, taking a. Oh, Christ's sake, is there really only one left? There is really only one left. Okay. I'll use the last potion of healing I have on me. I gain back 6 health points. Bring my HP up to 19. Okay. Using my full movement, I'm I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Damn, that song's too short for the pain that I wanted to inflict. I need like a 10-hour of that. Nothing but like pain. Can I get like a 10-hour extended version of that? I bet you can. It's the internet. Holy shit, you can. It's the internet. Nah, fuck it. Jeanette, yo, throw something classy on. Something fit
So
for stabbing things.
that music was just, it kicked in at like just the like, wow, good
Yeah,
God.
man. That's the dream, sir. That's why I like music with D&D. Music has a lot. What was I gonna say? Um, this brings us to Kester, who at this point you gotta be like saying to yourself, like, why am I traveling with these people? Right? Like it's gotta be hitting you right now, right? Like at this point, watching just Bennett get like, yeah, it's gotta hit you like what.
Got ragdolled for that.
So as you just like look at this thing that's just staring at you and just kind of politely just nodding to you and then clenching its fist is just kind of just glaring at you, what do you do?
So inscribing my will on my soul, so that he can hopefully read it when I briefly, well, very swiftly pass into the afterlife. Um uh just like man, thank you for that image. Looking up at it, I kind of just like for the last time I tried to talk to Teak. Hey Teak, it's me, Kester. How's wherever you are. It's been nice knowing you and all. We've been together for a very short time, but seems like I'm about to reach my untimely end, and I just want you to know that I am very sorry. And with that, uh, obviously no response because she doesn't have any magic. Um, looking up at the at this statue, I just kind of slam my cane in front of me before just lifting it and pointing it at the statue. I am going to surge. Uh, oh dear. This is this is uh this is a nice time to be alive.
Important question. How many times? Important question. How many times?
Seven times. I'm doing it as long as it takes until I can escape this situation. So first one, um, let me get my sheet. So I'm sorry everybody that's near me, but I'm not really that sorry. 40 is you regain 2d10 hit points. Hell yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere. Can't wait to lose them all. Where's my d10s? 2d10s. Couldn't be max just this one time. Mr. J, you're getting all of this, right? I also can't hear you if you're talking, but
My bad. Yeah,
yes, yeah.
I was just adding the 6 back.
Okay, yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, sorry.
So the second dice goes 17 is you grow a long beard until I sneeze.
Is that
Oh,
the
rock
feather one?
feathers. Yeah, let's go with rock feathers. Let's solve this problem once and for all.
Okay. So as the feathers grow from your face, you note they kind of first feel tightly packed, and then over some time they kind of loosen into individual feathers. You note the intense need to sneeze. However, you remember fairly well what happened before.
Don't worry, I want it to happen again. So just like burying my face in the feathers, I well, try to get myself to sneeze.
Okay. In
Mhm.
doing so, you note just kind of a feeling as you just kind of go forward and sneeze. The feathers kind of pinch and shoot forward. With that, an explosion just kind of forms in front of you and just kind of crackles forward. Um, you note the amber golem kind of first, and then just kind of immediately, just kind of a spontaneous explosion goes up its left side and shoulder. I'm sorry, right side and shoulder. You could see kind of a crackling of just energy pop off of it, and just kind of a crack form in its shoulder as it kind of just looks at you. You know the gleam in its amber eyes, that the crack just kind of sand just kind of starts slowly forming in the cracks and building back up. You can see its neck kind of pop as the shoulder just kind of refreshes and it just stands in front of you. It almost seems disappointed, but its face hasn't changed at all as it's still a statue. It just kind of stares at you.
Just like squinting ever so slightly at the bullshit that is materializing before me. Um, we're going again. Because I can't escape the situation as yet. 38. 38. Flump. 1d8 flump. Good. The flumps can be my decoys. Wait, it was a D8 or D6? D6 flumps. Okay.
Yeah, let me know how many I got the
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 6 of them. What do flumps even do? What are flumps? Oh, the flumps. Oh. Who are these guys? Oh. That was one, two,
Let me make
three
sure
of them.
permissions are correct. Ah, shit, they were never set. Great. Do I control them or do you?
Let's see. Controlled by the DM.
Okay. And what's their oh, I got you. They are, what's their alignment?
I don't freaking know. I don't even know what flumps are really.
Okay, let me look that up because that actually kind of means something for this. Flump, flumps, flumps. Uh, flumps are lawful good. Okay, that's great. All right. You note the flumps kind of just looking around, all of them in unison go, "Ew, ew, ew," and just kind of staring back and forth. They all turn to you, eyes kind of bobbling. Ew! As they turn back to the guardian, you note the guardian seems a little stiff as they just kind of look on. Each of them kind of make a little burble and then well burble on.
Swell. I love these guys. They're great. I mean, this is huge, dog. Like they
Yo,
can they can
the
all
theme,
die.
the theme
Like
you hear when the squad pulls up.
there's like a whole 6 of them to die while I escape. Like, this is like the greatest role in the history of the world. if they could just get into an orderly line so they don't all die at the same time, that'd be great as well. But well, it doesn't. It's fine. This is fine as well. Um, the best Suicide Squad you can. That's clever. I like that. I like that one. So just kind of like looking down at each of them and just trying to get as many of them within arm's range, just rubbing their head and just turning my head, turning away and looking towards Tilgram. Yeah, we should start heading out. Just let's go. As I turn back, I yell, "Good luck, everyone! Don't don't overdo it, all right?" 1, 2, 3. Cool. And with that, I'm going to end my turn. This is not good.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to do something because I forgot to do something. Oh, that fucking groove. I want to fucking shoot some demons.
These flumps better be just gangster.
Man, I sure hope so because that thing is definitely gangster, so it kind of need to be a little even.
Yo, watch, they all fuse together into the super flump, and then they have like a 1v1 boss fight.
Let's go.
We got one a whole 75% chance. We're still losing.
Bro, the flumps are literally like they are completely harmless, unfortunately. Hey yo, if you don't shut up, shut up. Stop jinxing our saviors, all right?
All right, sorry about that. I
Don't you mean
didn't
getaway dummies?
Exactly.
get away dummies.
Y'all guys are cruel, man. Like they just were just joining their homes and then you just pull them out of nowhere.
It's them or me. I choose me. Shut up. God, I'm sick and tired of you elitists. Like, I don't care.
Like I have children. I have children, bro.
Get the head of here. I'm not dying here.
Like
I would say something like that.
probably the first one, probably reading this child a bedtime story, bro. And you got pulled out of the ethereal plane to here.
They're about to serve a purpose.
Cool. That brings us to Casimir's turn. As Casimir gets to Lucian's corpse, he just kind of bends down and just shakes his head. I should have spent more time with Mother when it came to this. He kind of nods. Ah, you come around though. He knocks some sense into you, kind of just waking you up. You note, not worse for wear, but still, you suffer from level 1 exhaustion. You can see Casimir just kind of shaking. Hey, get up. We need to get to the north before, well, I don't think we can help your friends right now. I can, but you need to go north. I'll double back and, well, mm, let's just say someone woke a sleeping beast.
Just kind of groaning and standing up. It was a flash, like just kind of point over to the statue.
So looking towards the statue, he just kind of nods. Uh, I don't know what it is, but he kind of just points at the strange kind of aura surrounding the hands. It's enchanted or something. It certainly sees us. You know, trying to look at the face, it's blurred completely. The faceless. He watches all. You could see him just kind of look around a bit. Anyway, head north. Close the door if you have to. It shouldn't be any fuss, no muss. There shouldn't be anything else on this floor. I'll head back and see who else I can help.
Got it.
With
And I'll
that,
just hold my injuries.
Casimir from like the doorway, just quickly, wait. Nuts. Oh wait, it's a cantrip. Fuck off. He tosses a firebolt. Wait a minute, where's the hit? Fireball's got a hit. The fuck? Why are these spells like this? Like, what happened? Why does your fireball don't not have a hit portion? The fuck? Why is it a utility? Who? What? Pardon? Try that again. I don't need the damage. Damn, I wasted the whole spell slot. Oh wait, no, I didn't. It's a fucking cantrip. He didn't even fucking hit him. You all note a fireball just kind of races past the Amber Golem and just kind of explodes above Tilgrim. This kind of just immediately makes the Golem turn towards the north. You all kind of look on, only Tilgrim really seeing, well, Jotun as well, seeing Casimir in the doorway just kind of looking like he wish he didn't do that. With that, that ends his turn. This brings us to our buddy Gale. Hey, what happened to the pop and music, man? What happened, man? I know. Look at all this good stuff, man. What happened?
I guess I died.
You died.
I guess the bot died.
Nah, it does this weird thing where sometimes you have to tell it to play. Like literally, I just told it to play, so it just started playing. Anyway, you note the light coming from the corridor. You also note the skull didn't change positions. It just seems to be talking to, chattering about to the other skull. They just seem to be having a conversation.
Hmm. I'll just stealthily tiptoe my way, avoiding the first if I do that, I'm gonna say whisper to hello. Hey, there's some two skulls around here, so just let you know if they do pop out. To be aware.
You know, Hell would just kind of look at you, nodding, and go, "I'm an asshole!" And with that, you note the flame skull kind of rush it. You also notice two more kind of float out from the
Oh
door in front
God.
of Hella as she just kind of pulls her spear out and just kind of like slams into the ground. Of course there are, you asshole. Why do you think I'm keeping watch? Hell, we might as well just kill them then. Yeah. With that, do. Other things enter in the combat. It's really, really long.
Oh God.
There's so
So much.
many enemies and stuff. There's like 100
Says,
things on this thing.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
With that, yeah, you have your turn, sir.
God. I presume. Okay. Oh, no. can what the hell is this? Fire doesn't work. Hmm. That guy right. Fuck it. Quickly, I'm just gonna hmm, run up and slash. You see, girls can like run up against the wall and jump up, and slash at the skull with his scimitar. Oh god, yo, damn it, please. Hopefully it hits. I can do damage now. What's my? Oh god. Oh god. That.
So you
Uh,
so you just kind of see it slash down, hitting the skull and kind of knocking it off a bit. The skull kind of bobs itself back. You could just see it go
hmm.
as it kind of just hovers back. You know that kind of just preparing some sort of retaliation.
Hmm. I presume I can't. No, I can't. Probably cannot. No, I cannot. Damn. Would be nice though. if well, that's not worth a try though. No, if I try, uh, quickly, you see, taking the saber again, but this time, doing it with natural energy. As you see, a spirit of a wolf claw appear from saber slash at the flame skull, dude. Oh god. Oh, I don't think that doesn't it?
Does not you
Ah.
your nails kind of just whiff as you kind of go past. You note the flame skull pulling back, looking like he's about to just ram himself into you as hard as he can.
I take my shield and like ready myself to defend the attack. I had my turn. Oh god.
With that, we are going to move this along quickly. Carl, death save.
Alright.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Don't death save. You don't actually need one. So both Bennett and Yerm in the room, along with Lady Whitehaven and Villainous, you note that as you kind of just take in the room, you can hear kind of a cracking sound coming from Khan's body. Turning to it, you note the entire shell, just his entire body, has been covered in ice now, and that what used to be just kind of just a swirling dot in his arm inside the ice is now just a large kind of, it almost looks like a fish. It just seems to have like a mass and then like a tail kind of flowing in the water, almost like a ribbon. As you could see it floating around inside the ice, just as big as a human head, just kind of floating around inside his torso and other areas as his body is seemingly gone, well, just become just kind of almost a just a jar of some sort, just ice and inside liquid with this thing just floating in it. And that's going to end your turn and bring us to Tilgrim. You note the flumps kind of hovering in front of you, as well as the Amber Guardian just kind of staring you down. The jackal kind of doesn't look very amused, albeit he's just a statue. His eyes kind of glaring towards you and then down towards these creatures in front of you. He almost seems disgusted. What do you
Um,
do?
Based on the amount of well creatures in front of me, can I do I guess would I assume that they would in any shape or form impede the statue's movement?
I'm sorry, what were you asking again? Slicey, what'd you ask? Design get taken removed?
Sorry about that. I was just asking, are the flumps large enough to impede the statue's movement?
Oh.
Okay. I am going to. Okay. Dashing southward towards the doorway Kessler was in front of. I hobble down, and as I'm making my way down, I quickly start forming a arcane circle, causing a mist to envelop me once again. Wait, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Uh, causing me to actually. No, I'm gonna keep that. I'm just gonna. I'm. This is all my movement, so I'm just in my turn here.
Okie dokie, already jokey.
Yeah.
With that, that brings us to Lucian's turn. You know what time it is, dog. Woo, 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 woo. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm skipping like everything that isn't you guys, by the way.
So, might be a little risky here, but I'm gonna take a step here. I want to like use my mirror. Can I see like clean out of this doorway with the mirror?
You cannot know, not with Casimir standing there.
Casimir's like standing in front of the doorway.
Yeah, like his arms are like just against both backs, as if he's thinking maybe I should just close this door.
I'm able to see the Anubis either. Am I?
You cannot know.
Just putting the mirror away, back to my side. Follow Casimir's suggestion and run out of the door, completely trying to quickly and avoid that freaking statue.
So as you come upon the northern door and enter it, you note this is you just kind of stand in the bare stone room. To the west, it has a foyer and a shrine to the east. You note 4 candlesticks just like lie on the ground. There's dust covering it. You note in the shrine there's like a fragment of like a shattered obsidian statue gathered around a raised alcove at the eastern end of the chamber. 2 pairs of empty alcoves line the north and the south walls of the shrine. You note you're not really sure what the north or south alcoves are for, but they're very well chiseled into the stone. You note the room is quite cold, and to your west, a double door of amber, just kind of closed.
And is there any like room underneath the door for a mirror, or is it just from ceiling to floor?
Yeah, it's just the doors in the temple just kind of seal completely. They just look like chunks of amber. They don't really have like hinges or anything of that nature. So they're just top to bottom.
Anything in particular about these candles on the floor?
Only that they seem to be authentic gold, and they're covered in dust.
So I'll say that for next time. For the sake of time, I just go to each of the candles and pick them up and set them in each corner.
You know, one of them has been broken and it doesn't seem to be repairable. The others stand up quite nicely.
In the other one, is it like slashed or broken or like
It,
how is it broken?
it just looks like something tore it apart. Like the gold has been kind of bent and broken and torn away from the bottom. It doesn't look repairable by any means you can think of. Whatever it was just seemed to have snapped it like a twig and just almost grinded the metal itself.
I shiver at the thought of just that kind of brute strength. Just set them up as best I can, just in that bottom left corner.
Okay.
I'll
Um,
just just and after that, I'll take a bit of a step towards the altar, and that's about it.
so I'm gonna skip Hella's turn till next time, and we're just gonna go towards Jotun. Anything? You note the statue doesn't actually seem to note you sitting there on the wall. It's just kind of peering towards the flumps and then looking towards the south at both Kester and Pilgrim, but you kind of just look around and note that it hasn't even noticed you.
I guess kind of taking advantage of this, I'll kind of um how would I describe this? Kind of churning up something from like I don't know within and like kind of hoarding in my mouth. I'll kind of then spit at the statue and like aiming for the face. I'll use my blinding spit. He has to make, I think, a dex threat save or something.
Yeah, so you note the hulkling mass. Roll a d20 and just kind of knock away your spit, and then finally see you up there, kind of sitting on the wall.
Oh man, did not skip leg day. Holy shit!
He just kind of stares up at you. He's very much focused on you at this point.
I'll
What I
use my
miss.
extra attack to kind of do it again.
As you kind of scurry to you, go ahead. Actually, you don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I could just. You note the spit coming out of him as he kind of just jolts aside. This time, it just kind of blares and blasts him directly. You could see his amber eyes kind of go flashing of a light color and then go dark. He just kind of stops locked in place still. His eyes are completely out as the gleam of your spit just kind of blows up and then fizzles away. He doesn't seem to be able to see. It looks like he's blind. Did you die?
Yeah. I'll kind of move recede back while still staying on the wall,
Okay, cool. You must be in that thing because you're putting a lot of them down.
and then still staying on the wall. I'll kind of move back, and then I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. We're gonna do the flumps turns later. Yerm. As you kind of look around, you note pretty much that there's a mass, just kind of a black thing, shadowy and swimming inside of what was Khan's body before, and it's just a frozen thing now.
Mm, yes. Or Lady Whitehaven. Do either of you know what that is?
She could just, you just see her slowly nodding. Hmm.
Would you mind elaborating if if you can?
She just kind of shakes her head slowly from left to right. Afraid I can't. Hmm. Um, if you'd like to know more, though, um, downstairs in the well, where the amber keeps are, you'll find one of them broken and shattered. Uh, that would be, well, what used to be inside of it. Interesting how it got on your friend, though. Hmm.
There be
Uh,
anything like? Sorry.
oh no, she just kind of goes back to looking over it, almost admiring it.
Is there any way to put it back where it belongs?
I imagine. Drag that corpse of his to, well, the amber shards and let nature do the rest. Uh, the cellmates will, um, no doubt want to have a word. If I'm not mistaken, Lady Whitehaven kind of points towards Bennett. Um, Ruby is one of that thing's, friends. Hmm, probably hitched a ride.
Wait, that's one of Ruby's friends?
I wouldn't call them friends, but, well, whatever the old gods and pantheon thought of themselves. That's the one you don't want to speak to. However, I'm intrigued your friend was able to, well, short gestation period. She just kind of goes off thinking, leaving again Yerm and Bennett kind of just standing there.
Okay, Bennett. Here's the plan. We're gonna try and meet up together as fast as possible. Explain this whole situation. Bring his body down. Try to get this thing out of him, and then come back up. Have Lady Whitehaven do her thing, and hopefully get out of here well, alive.
Problem
Got
is,
that?
it's just a few problems with that plan.
Oh, if you mean that hulking thing outside, yeah, no, I think we're just gonna wait for that to stop, then go. Unless you want us to take it on head first.
I'm just gonna look over to Khan's body. Do I look like I want to end up like him?
I imagine we could just pick the body up without any issues, as long as we don't break the thing.
I don't think we can pick it up. From what I remember last time, he said something about it burning him when he touched himself, when he touched his own arm. Something tells me it's gonna do the same thing to us. Another one of my theories.
You want to touch anything on? We can't get coefficients on.
Not that I'm aware of.
Looking at my inventory. Uh, I'm going to take my that's what's on my inventory. Yeah. Just taking out what kind of dashing towards Khan and taking out a set of fine clothes and covering my hand with it. No, never mind. Um, and just taking like the fine clothes and using it to cover my hands and touching the corpse. Does it burn when I touch it? Oh, you don't touch it? Straight muted.
Oh, you note the cloth immediately getting attacked by just frost running up it. You just kind of pull your hands back as it just kind of gets sucked into the ice. As you can see, it kind of float slowly towards the thing. As the mask kind of goes to it, you could see it just kind of disintegrate into nothing as the mask kind of floats around. Uh, the mask kind of notes you there and kind of slowly floats towards you, right around the shoulder area. It just kind of floats inside the shoulder, shrinking itself down to a just almost the size of a thumb. It just kind of floats there looking. Well, you can't tell it's looking, but it's just kind of sitting there.
Just kind of backing away slowly. Okay, yeah, Ben, a change of plans. You're not killing him.
Didn't intend to.
See who I need pass the time with. Again, unless you want to go out there and fight it yourself.
Yeah. Not trying to get a second round of that.
Just kind of stay.
You note Lady Whitehaven tapping her finger. Uh, are you two lovebirds done?
Oh, hey, Lady Wavy, one more question. Uh, is this some type of ritual altar or something?
She just kind of points. The one I'm sitting on.
Well, more so the entire room.
She just kind of looks around. Uh, hmm, not that astute, I see. No, this is a classroom.
Actually, doing in the temple.
Well, it was a temple filled with wizards. What do you think wizards do all day exactly? They teach and they study and they write books and they test theories.
Yeah, and
Okay. She just kind of notes the room, and we skip everybody else and do Bennett and then Kester. Did you die? Bennett said, gotcha. Bennett said, Kester?
Okay. All right, let's get experimental for a second. Oh,
Yeah, I had to get up for a sec. Sorry.
in that
Well, it's
case.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and take your turn, and then we're gonna give King his, and we're done.
2, 3. That's 15. Uh, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do any more than that. Just gonna move
Okay.
towards the door.
And this brings us to Kester. You can still hear the kind of slow stomping of the guardian coming towards you. It seems to have stopped and took note of something.
Swell. So, Kester, fearing for his life, decides to stop running for a second and get experimental. Hilarious. Anyways, so looking towards the golem, ah, seeing that I have expended all of my magic, I try to tap into the magic Teak gave me and channel it into my eyes the best I can. Looking towards the golem, do I see any place that magic is particularly pooling?
Um, as you kind of try to do that and look towards the golem, you kind of feel a strange, just gnawing feeling in the back of your neck.
Uh,
You're not exactly sure what you're feeling per se, but you don't really like it.
Wonder so much. What?
As this is happening, you just kind of start to get a bit dizzy. Um,
Uh,
you kind of feel something in your pocket.
uh, Reaching down to my pocket, I try to pull whatever that is out.
You know there's nothing in your pocket.
Yeah, what the fuck? You
As
baited me like this? Go ahead.
you kind of note the sensation though, just kind of looking back to the guardian, you feel something again, just kind of in your pocket. It's kind of
Okay.
just a strange feeling.
So every time I look at the golem, I feel something in my pocket.
You
Okay. I guess maintaining my vision on the golem, I try to reach into my pocket.
you just kind of hear a voice in the back of your head. You just hear the words, "She knows."
Oh, fucking here we go again. All right. All right. Uh okay. In that case, I call out to the voice. She knows what? Nothing in my pocket again, right?
Nothing in your pocket. You hear another voice kind of just whispering in the back of your mind, "Look within." And you just kind of hear it fade off. You note the guardian or the golem. Well, yeah, the guardian just kind of looks down something at the wall and then looks back towards you. It seems to be in the mood to continue its assault.
Hmm. Yeah, fuck that. Look within. So look within. Uh okay. In that case, look within, look within, look within, look within. Concentrating on uh, I guess the area where I feel my magic, I try to how do I say that word? What's that word? Metaphorically reach out and grab it. Just kind of like you said that there was like a feeling in my that from when I first die, I try to concentrate on that feeling and manifest it. Hmm. Hmm.
You just kind of note that as you're kind of taking this all in, just kind of a strange sensation. Um, you almost feel as if there's something you've been missing this whole time.
All right, here we go.
With that feeling, you just kind of you stand at kind of a precipice. Your eyes kind of close, and you kind of almost see something, and then they just flash open.
Oh dear.
Um, as you kind of steer on, the golem doesn't really seem to be in view anymore. It's just kind of almost the bloodiest moon you've ever seen, and we're gonna end the session there.
All right. Hell yeah.
Alright, so it's
Well,
it's been eating me since you mentioned it. Who activated that golem?
So, so Kesimir activated the golem, and the golem was chasing him. And after I explained that, Carl said, "So the golem's looking at me, right?" And I just said, "Yep."
Yeah. Yeah.
yo, Carl tried
Yeah.
to grow the whole team today. Dang.
Carl tried to blend to throw it at me. Like, yo, yup, him.
Yeah, I was just
Yo,
like, because I had just
call,
explained it, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, yeah, 100%.
the
I'm
culture,
surprised no
y'all
one.
killed
I'm
Thorwyn,
surprised
y'all
no one
killed.
like caught me doing it either, because I definitely said
I was in the
100%.
middle of
No, like
I was in the middle. I was
I
I
was
was
just like,
in
yep,
I was in the middle of writing stuff down.
I
Actually,
caught it.
I was getting mad over the freaking zoom out thing that I finally got to
I
work.
I
Yeah, I
caught
wasn't even
it.
paying attention.
I caught it, but I thought you would just like try to correct him. But then it started playing out, and I just said, "Well, where am I?" Series of unfortunate events incoming.
I said I wasn't gonna do that anymore, man. I was like, I'm just going. I'm like, yep, 100%. You're right. Like you were
That's what
like,
this means for no reason. For no
I was,
reason.
I was just like, yo, if you want it to chase you, bro, I'm fine with
I
that.
said,
That's
yo, nah, man,
interesting.
yo, keep it to yourself.
That's
Yeah, right?
interesting.
Like, can it chase him and not me? That'd be great, actually.
Nah,
I'm sorry,
it's a
neither of you two got
security.
smacked and sent airborne by it.
Yes, that was fun.
Oh, you didn't get fried by electricity. Turn it
No, but I
around.
got
Hold on.
targeted by
I
a
mean,
giant ice spike.
That's also true.
Are y'all
Wow,
like dick
you guys,
measuring how much damage y'all taking?
yeah, right? Like you guys are,
Look, we're
you
not
guys are
dick
like
measuring
massive
that
You don't
because
want to be
stuff.
obviously you
technical.
would be
I
biggest
have a higher
dickus, all
health
right?
pool
I'm
than
trying to say that
you.
I got
Because I have
inconvenienced
a higher
back to
health pool.
back.
That means that I
And
have
this
the
ain't even
ability to do
funny.
more damage.
It ain't even funny. All I did was ask some questions and walk into a door frame. Next thing I know, I'm getting targeted by a giant ice spike. And then I turn around, see fucking Anubis backhanding the fuck out of me.
I walk 30 feet in 3 hours. I don't care anymore. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Like,
Oh, God.
just, y'all got it. I
Jesus.
walked 30 feet this whole session. That's it.
I'm kind of curious to see what type of barbarian Hello is now. Like, yo, do some crazy, please. Destroy them.
Mm.
Oh, God.
I watch she's a fighter.
Yeah, that kind of ruined it, man. That kind of ruined it. Like, hell, she's like, what? I don't know, fucking magic, magic barbarian. Oh,
Yo,
God.
she could just be a brute fighter there.
Nah, man, she's a rage for now, bro. She has to be a barbarian. I mean, she's a barbarian queen, so like, nah, man.
No flavor.
Nah, man. She would blow up with some fiery. Well, not me though, but you know.
The answer is yes.
Let's go.
Oh god.
That's not no. That's that. Okay.
Damn, bro, this art is kind of sick.
Wait, she says she's no barbarian. Damn, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, the art is fucking sick, bro. It's
Yeah,
like one of my favorite artists. I
I gotta
stole
get
all
me
her
one of
shit.
those.
Um,
Yeah, that right there is nice. It's nice. Well, I can't wait for her to rip out my organs. That'd be really funny. Anyways,
so speak for yourself.
you don't have to worry about it. Actually, it's actually quite interesting how that is. You actually
Oh, you
don't have
mean
to worry about
oh yeah, you mean your new friend in your mind that you keep getting.
it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh well. I don't know what this will be. Oh, actually, is this the same blood moon from all those months ago? Hold on. Huh. Well,
Then it
that's
hit.
something. It is the same blood moon from all those months ago.
I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna see you guys later.
All right,
Audio.
later.
And for everybody on the stream, I'm gonna end it here. A lot of inconvenience. It's not even funny how badly I got inconvenienced. I'm mad. I'm still mad about that. Oh Christ. You don't do anything but just kind of walk around, try to get a curse mark off of you. Next thing I know, I'm dodging a giant ice spike and then getting backhanded across a goddamn lecture hall and land face first on a goddamn altar table. So it's a way of D&D. It's painful, but I guess it's something. Let's go raid somebody. Who do we got? Actually, considering I'm gonna be there in a bit. We're gonna go raid. Hold on. I have to make sure I spelled this right because I have a habit of fucking up on like the smallest of letters. Okay. Got it right. We're gonna go raid Mistress. We are going to raid Mistress Mjolnir, who is currently playing Generation Zero. I'm gonna jump on in a little bit to join her in playing Generation Zero. So what you can expect is a whole lot of explosions, a whole lot of dumb, dumber, and dumbest, and just me and everybody else just having a good time until I eventually have to go to sleep. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate you all for being here. If you're here for more D&D Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're here for DKW, that's Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for watching once again. I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Sayonara. That one sounded a bit more dead than usual, but inconvenience is gonna kill your enthusiasm.